Now that I got my get back from yesterday for you enabled in Mali, let's actually start brand new. Hour one, Ferry got the get back from yesterday, eating balls, eating dick, and all the shit Mali said while y'all were laughing. Now that I got that out of my way and we are even, now we are going to start brand new, and I'm going to show you how Ferry can be business minded and actually can be about topics and not for shit. Do we have a deal?
So, no, we don't have a deal.
Oh my God.
So because I respect you as a person, and I respect our history, and I respect you as a man, I'm just going to ask you to respectfully leave, and we don't have no problems whatsoever.
That's crazy.
I love you. I don't, for me, I'm going to say this. The lack of loyalty is crazy on this bitch, but I'm going to just...
Anton Daniels kicked this man off the panel. Then he crashed out on his panelists, ended the scream, and deleted his crash out. But I got it. I got it. Let's tune in on this. When I watched it, I'm like, well, Anton is making some points. I said, but Fatty he's making some real points. So you gonna have to see how, I don't know, bro. Something up with dude. We knew he was sensitive, but we didn't know he was disingenuously sensitive. Let's get into it. Yep. 95way.com. Watch me win hats. We got to win pink, camouflage. You see the black back there. What's the other color? I think white and black as well. And you can pick up your I am t-shirt. This self-explanatory. Do we need to talk about it? Or do we need to talk about it? 95way.com. Let's get back to the video.
And you are a little bit rusty, right? Let me explain you why. Because you actually should know these things, right? 20% of top men is not always money, is looks, is charisma, is swag, is how big your dick is. There's a bunch of things that can actually make men put it on the top 20, because I can be broke and be hilarious and have tremendous charisma and be fat as Fatori's B.I.G. And when I get in the room, I get the pennies. So 20% is not 20% of rich men, it's 20% of men that are pre-selected by woman, and that woman choosing mass no matter how much it is. And you know how I can prove it? Hey, Anton, you know how I can prove it? Anton is 5'7", but sitting on his money is 1,000 feet tall. So Anton, that might not be pre-selected when it comes to height, now all of a sudden got other things. Maybe he's charismatic, maybe he's actually funny. He can do things to put him on this top 20%, just like this broke man with no money. You're welcome.
Okay. So
that is a clever point. That's a clever point, because my mind went straight to 20%. Of earners. He's saying, Fatty is saying 20% of men that women select. So you have the tall dudes, you have the us with the, you know what I'm saying? We got that, yeah. We had it. We have the good looks and the money. Money is not always the category when he's speaking about the top 20% of men. Okay, I see what the argument is. I see what the argument is.
Let me make my point again.
And don't cry, Aaliyah. He's still doing your thing.
Let me make my point again. The dustiest niggas that be on the corner got baby mamas.
And Jay Prince is
no. And they're not nice looking. They're not awesome. They're not doing any of that type of shit. They got baby mamas.
Oh my God.
Most of these niggas that come in and get a Lucy on from the arrest, they got baby mamas. They not pre-selected, the greatest niggas in the world. They don't look great and all that other type of shit. None of that matters, okay? The other thing again, and we already talked about this in the beginning, is if I'm not qualified to be in the conversation, because number one, I'm not a baby daddy, all right? I don't have any children out of wedlock, none of that type of shit. I'm never gonna have any children out of wedlock. And as a matter of fact, I have a vasectomy. So I'm not even in this conversation. What I'm trying to understand, and this is, and I pointed this out in the beginning, people that are losing.
I ain't gonna lie, man. What type of nigga go get a vasectomy? And you married. Been married for a decade. don't know. I think that they gotta be. You only got one kid though. See if you wouldn't have 7. You and your wife got 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, and you're like, yeah, we can't afford no more. We already got enough. You got what type of nigga with one kid go get a vasectomy?
A conversation, always go to point out what they think about you instead of speaking to the talking point of what we having a conversation about. What do I have to do with any of this? I'm not in it. I'm not dating. I'm not courting. I'm not a part of this conversation. Why do you keep on coming to me instead of speaking to what we talking about in the conversation?
It was not about you. My overall point was...
Why are you using me as an example? If I've been married for 22 years,
sure,
why am I in this conversation?
Because...
your height and you have money.
It's very easy to understand.
What?
You use cases that you actually can pinpoint so people can visualize exactly the talking point that you are saying. So if I'm saying that Anton Daniels might not be on the top 20% of height, but then he can make up with things that he gain in life because he's a man and he work hard and all that, I can explain how a man that might not be on the 20% in A might make the list by being top 20% on B, C, and D. That's what you did.
Yes.
And it's kind of a prop. So
No, you use yourself as an example to compare yourself to Aaliyah when it comes to whether or not you would be able to get the same amount of women as Aaliyah would be able to get men. You use yourself as an example.
Let me explain why.
No. It doesn't matter.
Obviously, it doesn't matter.
The point that I'm making is that I don't qualify to be in this conversation. I'm not including myself.
Sure.
Why do you keep on trying to include me and use me as an example, and I'm not part of this conversation?
Because
I'm married, I'm not dating, I'm not interested, and I can't have no more kids. So what do I have to do with this conversation?
Because that's how I communicate and I explain myself and paint the picture to the crowd. No, it's not.
Bro, being sensitive lately, huh? Bro, he just using you as an example. He said, for example, Anton is 5'7". I think that hurt his feelings. I think him being short must have hurt his feelings or something, because if Anton is 5'7", he can stand on his money and be 1,000 foot. Yeah, be rich, right? You say you're a decamillionaire. He's saying that you a short guy, but you still, your archetype fits inside the 20% that can go get women. It's not, he not just trying to take, I don't know. He ain't trying, I don't know. Bro sensitive.
No, it's not really good because I do it with myself. And matter of fact, if you have a problem with the way that I communicate, let me know so I can leave you outside of my analogies and I can talk about Anton and
you can use me in an analogy, but what I'm saying is you're missing a point. You're missing a point.
No, if he bothers you, I can see.
You're missing a point. You're missing a point.
No, I'm not missing nothing.
Listen to what I'm saying. If I don't qualify to be a part of the conversation based off of the fact that I am married and I have a vasectomy, I've been married for 22 years, and I'm not in the dating pool, why am I a part of this conversation if it doesn't apply?
Because even you are married, you are part of the 20% of men that is pre-selected, and you are a part of
No, I'm not.
Let me land it. You are a part of the man that is 20% pre-selected, and respectfully, it's not because of your looks. Thank you very much. I will make sure that I don't.
So let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you.
It's a conversation.
Let me tell you what's happening.
Mimi, save me.
We have to let them.
Mimi, save me. Mimi,
let me tell you what's happening. And this is one of the reasons why I'm very careful about including Fatty and why he contacts me sometimes and we have conversations about whether he should come on the panel. Is because it becomes an insult type of thing instead of having a conversation about what we talking about.
I think that vasectomy cutting off his testosterone or something, because nigga, bro is sensitive right now, fam. He used you as an example. Okay, the insult, he called you ugly. One thing is gonna make Anton mad, especially when he been drinking. In my opinion, don't call him short, don't call him ugly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the dick police. I'm not going to try to figure out whether you getting pussy or not. That has nothing to do with the conversation. So I'm going to opt out because I asked you to be cool, and I'm keeping it 100. I'm gonna opt out because I asked you to be cool before the show even started. I said, let's not do the personal insults and all of this type of stuff.
And I'm not doing it.
And you hold on, and you responded, and you said
insult?
you be nice also, and I said cool.
Sure.
So I'm gonna opt out, and because I'm trying to be a better person, and I'm trying to do a different thing with the platforms as far as getting to the bag. I'm not gonna engage in that, bro.
Yes, so nothing that I said was actually a massive insult. It was an observation, and this is why I don't like this Anton, and I like Anton from the Fight Club. Is because
I'm not the same person. I'm not going to engage with that.
No,
I'm trying to do bigger things with the platform. I'm literally trying to get a different type of deal and do a different type of thing.
Anton, I know you are business minded.
I'm not going to do the same thing. I'm not going to hit with the low blows. I'm not gonna do that, bro.
Anton,
the reason why I invite certain people to the platform, because I got thick skin, so I'm not tripping about me. But the reason I invite certain people to the platform is because I don't want you to do this to somebody else.
Okay, I'll do it just to you.
We have understand what I'm saying, bro.
No, I'm not saying nothing that ruins our platform. You're just getting.
You just said you had thick skin, though. Man.
Guts. You're just getting embarrassed in front of your people. Just fight back.
How am I getting embarrassed?
Anton,
I'm not embarrassed.
The Anton Fight Club would say substantiate your argument.
It's getting weird. No, but it's getting weird.
Leah, Anton is not going to fuck this up.
We gotta move on.
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you say that?
It's because I know what she's doing. She's doing, oh my God, it's getting weird. So let it go.
It is getting weird.
Why are you saying Anton is not going to try to fuck? Come on, man.
Because it's a fact.
It's getting weird.
Sure.
But it's okay for me to say that. I can make an observation just like you can make an observation.
But who is making it weird?
You.
So Anthony's not making it weird. So Anthony's not making it weird, right?
All right. That's my observation. I feel like you're making it weird. And since we're all making observations here, you just said you need super chat.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta move on.
No.
That's their dog whistle to stuff getting out of hand is the super chat. Super chats. But I guess that's what a moderator supposed to do. You feel me? Let's get to the super chat so we can pipe down this conversation. But like, I don't know why the Leah chick jumped in, especially when the two men were talking. Like, I say the same thing if the two women was talking and the dude jumped in. Like, let them have their banter back and forth. They grown enough to end the conversation when they need to end the conversation, or that's what the moderator would do. But Anton is being extremely sensitive for some reason. He trying to go to a different direction with the platform. I guess he trying to get away from the nigga talking points. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. We seen him do the Millionaire Morning Show and he changed that up. But it's cool. It's cool. If you want to grow within your platform, sometimes people not going to recognize you trying to change. Like, that's why Fatty said, oh, I like the Anton from back in the day. He said, I'm changing. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You is changing. You is being sensitive. Yeah, as hell. So if that's gonna be the new Anton, hopefully it stays. If he want to take the more Christian route, like he said he a Christian first, maybe he taking the Christian first route. I don't know. You feel me? We're gonna see in a few more episodes to see if this lasts. And if it does, it does. But it is what it is.
No, because I need to establish the precedent by which I'm trying to run this platform. This ain't even about me, and it ain't about none of that stuff. On this platform in particular, I don't do that type of shit no more, bro.
But Molly does.
Like, let's stop with the
so then go back
Anton
to
is not gonna fuck shit.
But Molly does. She called me gay twice yesterday, right? Molly does.
You agreed that you was gonna be cool, bro.
So I'm going to be cool. I'm just saying, don't lie. Your platform is about letting Molly go at men, so Molly does.
Hold on.
Yesterday I was eating balls, right? Molly does. So no,
Molly.
No virtual signaling anymore. Molly does. Molly says that men be eating dick, right?
Molly, don't say nothing.
Gobble, gobble.
Molly,
see, look at her. Mimi, do something.
Y'all, come on.
Hold on. What's the agenda, bro?
You said it, not me.
Molly, chill. Fatty, what's the agenda, bro? Are we up here to have conversations about the topics, or are we up here to do personal insults?
Yeah, I know y'all been hearing that Shaq. I didn't clip this out of his video. Y'all know how we be doing. Yeah, I didn't clip it out of his video, but I'm trying to see what he mean. What's the agenda, bro? This literally started from Fatty saying that you 5'7", but on your money, you 1,000 feet. You are part of the 20% of men that women select. even though you married, he acting like women not gonna select a married nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being delusional for some reason. And then it was another thing. Fatty said, well, we know it's not about your looks, so you still a part of the 20%. Now that was a shot, I guess. I don't think the height was a shot. He was just making an observation. They probably both 5'7", and women probably not looking for neither one of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So why the dude trying to be so sensitive when I've seen Molly go out on a tangent for sure and disrespect panelists. So
I will do this, right? I will talk about the topics with the knowledge that don't include nobody on the panel. I just want to ask one thing. First rule of Fight Club: substantiate your argument. If you're going to go and say that I'm wrong, you said that and whatever that prove that I'm wrong. Don't go about feelings and then try to do mumbo jumbo just to go back to the conversation. Let's be respectful. Let's be professional. Let's be about our business and let's substantiate our argument.
I think it's, Fatty, you already winning, right? Within your argument. But when somebody say, hey, I'm not this old person no more, they could be capping. Because I haven't really just watched Anton Daniels. But and I just said I seen Molly doing this, but don't mean he has been doing or behaving in the such of the Fight Club days. Respect that though, bro. I'm not trying to be what you on. You feel me? Cool. We ain't gonna do the insults. We ain't gonna argue, but he could go back to his points. Like, bro, you already winning. Like, don't try to conflate it with wanting him to act like somebody he used to be.
Have a deal?
So wait. So if we're being respectful, how did I disrespect you? How did Aaliyah disrespect you? How did I disrespect you?
A woman should know their place, right? And when a woman is seeing two men fighting and she stopping the fight to say, this is weird, I will put her on her place as a woman. I'm not going to disrespect her. I'm going to say, let the men fight because Aaliyah agree with that. She's a traditional woman, right? So
I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If I'm speaking to somebody directly, don't you butt your bitch ass in. He talking about I'm putting all y'all in place. But he right here. Like, Aaliyah shouldn't have jumped in. That wasn't her place when Anton.
That we are okay. The second part, Anton.
Putting me in my place by being
woman. The second part is this, Anton. Now that I got my get back from yesterday for you enabling Molly, let's actually start brand new. Hour one, Ferry got the get back from yesterday, eating balls, eating dick, and all the shit Molly said while y'all were laughing. Now that I got that out of my way and we are even, now we are going to start brand. Now we are going to start. Now we are going to start brand new, and I'm going to show you how Ferry can be business minded and actually can be about topics and not for shit. Do we have a deal?
So. No, we don't have a deal.
Oh my God.
So because I respect you as a person, and I respect our history, and I respect you as a man, I'm just going to ask you to respectfully leave, and we don't have no problems whatsoever.
That's crazy.
I love you. I'm going to support your platform. I'm going to still subscribe to what you got going on. But I can't have you going off on people like Aaliyah, who wasn't even here yesterday, who never said nothing negative to you, who never insulted you, who never had any kind of negative position to you whatsoever.
Yes.
It sounds like to me your goal was to get back at Molly, and because Molly wasn't here yet, then you tried to use me, and now you're trying to bait me into
you're building a narrative right now,
and I'm not gonna do that. So if you'll go.
Just let that Slimmy Harden. Let him wallow in the L.
Slimmy Harden.
He ended that stream, and somebody sent me the deleted scenes of Slimmy calling him out and Kimmy calling him out as well. And then he gonna say they not loyal because they did so, bro. We just seen you be just so disingenuous because you say you a changed man. We just seen you like. You so changed that you becoming more fake. Cause that's wild.
To be fair, I think Fatty had you on the ropes, and I don't think he was wrong.
What?
Just thought I put that out there before we end.
This is why. And let me say this. Let me say this too.
What the hell going on?
This is what. Let me say this too. This is why I don't fuck with people, man. Because they will say some crazy shit like that. and they not even on your team. But we good. You good. I appreciate your insight and your opinion. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you for rocking.
You're welcome. Glad to have helped.
There is one more super chat that popped.
That's some crazy shit to say to me, but I feel it.
The truth.
FBAD sent $4.99, said right next to Brittany, I think Kim and I will be a good wife. However, I would say you need to detox from those feminist ideologies.
I'll keep that in mind when I choose to avail myself to you as a wife.
Oh.
They can't do that. No, I got flavor. AD got cooked. I don't know about what happened between him and Fatty.
He was getting his ass cooked too, but I don't. For me, I'm gonna say this.
If it was a 7-game series, Fatty was up 4-2 because Anton was making some points, but like when he started trying to micromanage as if Fatty was just being so outlandishly disrespectful or egregious, that caught me off guard. Like, homie, like that boy was tripping.
The lack of loyalty is crazy on this bitch, but I'm gonna just.
Yeah, man. Anton just being sensitive as hell. And it's like you a sore loser too, because you lost the debate. You try to conflate it. These same talking points is not working, man. We passed the manosphere gaslighting days. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think? Because Anton was making some points. The thing is, it wasn't towards the talking points or view of what Fatty was talking about. Yeah, Anton, you right in that situation. But this is not what we speaking about right now. And then you was like in denial. Yeah, bro, your money has put you in the limelight and has opened doors up for you, even with women. Even if you don't, whatever. Even if you don't deal with them. So, yeah, bro, you delusional. You just gotta hold this L. You really do.